What was the Berlin Wall and how did it fall? Berlin was a divided city before the wall. At the end of the Second World War, Germany was divided into 4 zones of occupation under the control of the United States, Britain, France, and the Soviet Union. Berlin, although located within the Soviet zone, was also split amongst the 4 powers. The relationship between the former wartime allies, although tense from as early as 1942, became increasingly strained as the struggle for reach agreement on the shape of the post-war Europe. On the 15th of June, East German leader Walter Ulbricht declared that no one has the intentions of building a wall, but on the night of the 12th and 13th of August, a wired barrier was constructed around West Berlin, dividing neighborhoods and separating families overnight. The construction of the Berlin Wall did not stop the flood of refugees from east to west, and it did not defuse the crisis over Berlin. More than 2 million people from East Berlin visited West Berlin that weekend to participate in the celebration that was, one journalist wrote, the greatest street party in the history of the world. So all of this had to do with the Cold War. The Cold War was caused by disagreements about practices of communism versus democracy. Joseph Stalin was the Soviet leader at the start of the Cold War. He was known for his oppressive regime and communist ideology. Harry S. Truman was the U.S. president who introduced the containment policy to attain communist expansion. Nikita Khrushchev was the Soviet leader who succeeded Stalin and was involved in the Cuban Missile Crisis.